Greetings, friends. It's me, Wayman, and this is another video on thoughts on Job. And this is chapters 6 and 7. Here, Job becomes conscious and discovers himself there on the ash pile, scraping with the shard. And when your friends are against you, when you have no family, and the family that you did have is against you, telling you to curse God and die, when your friends are seemingly against you, and everything is against you, even heaven or the gods themselves, what do you have left? And this is a test that I believe can be interpreted as the Satan being used as a tool to give Job the test, and taking everything and putting him in through this pain, and the evilness, and the terribleness of the divine is displayed here. And Job, through virtue, goes it alone, which is pretty amazing. And he comes out a much better person in the end, which is pretty neat. So before this, Job is living in this paradise-like state. He has everything he wants. Now he has nothing, and on the ash pile, he's reflecting. And it's there on that ash pile that he comes to some excellent conclusions, and in his mind, he's reborn. Not in the Christian perspective, but he's reborn with views about himself and what he is capable of. So I'm reading the text from the Tanakh Stone Edition. This is a beautiful text. If you can buy one of these, I love reading this. And it has some really good commentary on the bottom. So I'm just going to go through both of these. Chapter 6. Job then spoke up and said, "If only my anger were to be weighed, or my trauma to be placed on a scale, both lifted together, it would now be heavier than the sands of the seas. Therefore my words are confused, for the arrows of the Almighty are with me. My spirit drinks their poison. God's horrors are arrayed against me. Does a wild ass bray over grass? Does an ox low over its fodder? Is a bland food eaten without salt? Does the white of an egg have taste? What my soul had refused to touch is now the cloth for my food. Who would grant that my request be realized, that God would grant my hope, and God would be willing to crush me, to let loose his hand and cut me off? Moreover, that would be my consultation. I tremble with the plea that he show no mercy, for I have never disregarded the words of the Holy One. What strength have I should wait? What is my end, that I should extend my life? Is my strength the strength of rocks? Is my flesh made of copper? Is my own help not with me? Is counsel to be withheld from me by one who withholds kindness from his friend and forsakes the fear of the Almighty? My brothers have betrayed me like a seasonal watercourse. They shift like the flow of the streams, tucking themselves under ice, hidden under concealing snow. When they are scorched, they shrivel up in the heat. They depart abruptly from their place. They determine their own courses, enter the washes, and are lost. They set their eyes on the path to Tema, and draw a line toward the direction of Sheba. People become ashamed for having trusted them. They approach it and were humiliated. And now, that is how you have been. You saw disaster and become frightened. Did I say, give me money, or use your power to pay a bribe for me, and save me from an oppressor, redeeming me from fierce men? Instruct me, and I shall be silent. Make me understand where I have erred. How eloquent is upright talk. But what result have any of you proven? Do you believe mere words can convince? Empty talk is so much wind. You cast your anger upon an orphan. You dig a trap against your friend. Now be so good as to turn me. See if I speak falsely before you. Please reconsider and see that there is no dishonesty. Reconsider again. I am right. Is there dishonesty upon my tongue? Can my palate not discern folly? Chapter 7. Behold, man has an allotted time upon the earth. His days are like those of a hired hand. Like a slave, he awaits the evening shade. Like a hired hand longs for wages, so was I allotted months of frustration, and nights of misery were assigned to me. When I lie down, I say, when will I arise and the night depart? And I had my fill of tossing and turning until dawn. My flesh is clothed with maggots and clumps of dirt. My skin is cracked and dissolved. My days fly faster than a weaver's shuttle, and have ended in hopelessness. Remember that my life is like the wind, and my eyes will never again see goodness. The eyes of my observers will not see me. The eyes are upon me, but I am no more. As a cloud disperses and is gone, so does one who descends to the grave not rise. He will not return again to his home. Never more will this community know him. As for me, I will not muzzle my mouth. I will speak in the anguish of my spirit. I will express myself in the bitterness of my soul. Am I the sea, or the sea giant, that you put me under guard? If I say my bed will console me, my couch will ease my pain, you shatter me with dreams and terrify me with visions. My soul would prefer strangulation, death over survival of my bones. I am disgusted. I shall not live forever. Leave me alone, for my days are as nothing. What is man that you exalt him, that you turn your attention to him, that you inspect him every morning and observe him every moment? It is so long since you ignored me. You do not leave me alone long enough to swallow my own spittle. If I sin, how have I affected you, O guardian of man? Why make me your target, so that I have become a burden myself? Why do you not forgive my sin and pardon my iniquity? For soon I will die. I will lie down in the dust. You will search for me, and I will be no more. So that's the response Job gave to Eliphaz. And we talked about that in the last video concerning Job. So here he is. This section is amazing. He's being criticized by his friends, being unjust, and being sinful. And Job believes that he has not sinned, and that is not the case, and questions why he's being targeted by the Almighty and has to take the burden upon himself. Because what is a man to do if both gods and men, if both heaven and men are against him? It's pretty fascinating. So take care. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Sorry I didn't read that probably totally right, but be well, and remember, if everybody's thinking alike, then somebody isn't thinking